and on Tuesday he was announced. His name is Julian Lopetegui. He was announced as Real Madrid's new coach, and on Wednesday the Spanish Federation took umbrage at the fact that they'd only been given 5 minutes notice about this, and they sacked him. So one of the favourites for the competition have a bit of turmoil to deal with. Richard, the sequence of events as I read it out there were correct, but the reaction of the president, the Spanish Association president, and the public, what about the public reaction to it? Is it down to the arrogance of Real Madrid?
Yeah, undoubtedly. I mean, you mentioned this guy who's president of the Football Federation in Spain found out 5 minutes before the announcement was going to be made that Lopetegui would be Real Madrid's new manager. This is 2 days before the World Cup starts. He asked our old friend Florentino Perez, the president of Real Madrid, he asked him on the phone, would you delay the announcement, just so he could get it together. Perez said no and proceeded to make the announcement. So this guy, Luis Rubiales, he's the new president of the federation. He's only in the job less than a month. His first act was to make an announcement of Lopetegui's contract extension as Spain manager. So he got the hump. He was very upset. He left Moscow, where he was supposed to vote on the venue for the 2026 World Cup. Flew back to the Spain team's headquarters. Had a meeting that morning, the Wednesday morning, with the team, with the senior players from the team: Iniesta, Busquets, Sergio Ramos, the captain, David Silva. They argued for Lopetegui to stay in the post. He wanted to fire him. They said, look, just we'll keep him in the job, move on. But he wouldn't listen to them, and a couple of hours later he announced in a press conference that Lopetegui was going. So in the background, it's important to note that this guy Rubiales was put into the job less than a month ago on a mandate of transparency and probity. His predecessor Villar had been in the job 29 years. He was arrested last summer with his son for allegedly embezzling money from the federation, skimming money from international games. So this guy came in on a mandate a clean sweep, would tidy up the federation, and he was all about integrity. So he saw this as a matter of principle, black and white. But that hasn't gone down well in Spain. The Spanish public see things a bit more fluidly. It's a Catholic country. They're never slow to forgive a sinner, and they believe that he should have found a workaround solution, which would have made sense, but he ploughed ahead and fired Lopetegui.